Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back in the UK, and today I am going to take you through my full weekly food shop, everything that I am currently eating to stay 10% body fat, to fuel my training, to allow me to recover, but of course, most importantly, to make me stay lean. And in this video, I'm going to go through everything that I'm eating, break it down macro by macro, talk over the reasons as to why I'm eating the foods that I'm eating, and make sure you stick around at the end for a little price review. Let's go get in.
From the Casio to the Rollie, wearing no brands, to the Stony, from the bus to the Porsche. So can you ever tell the nigga about source? Thank God for the change. Oh man, so much shit has changed. Yeah, I thank God for helping us get here. If I were you, I swear.
Right, first up we have got our protein. Now, this is the foundation, right? If you're not hitting your protein goal every single day, what are you doing? 180 to probably 220 grams per day is what I'm hitting, but realistically you want at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So first up, chicken breast mini fillets, going in as a daily staple, nice lean protein source. So again, that's going to be the fundamental for one of my meals every single day. This isn't actually going to be a weekly shop. We're going to be doing 5 days worth of food because I'm off to Ibiza next Wednesday, so I'm not going to be wasting any food around here. And like I said, we'll do a price reveal for 5 days worth of food at the end. We've got our beef mince. I actually only need 1 pack of this. Normally I can have 2 across a week, but again, a good protein source that's a little bit higher in fat. Next up, salmon. Nice fattier source of protein. I mean, if you don't get that skin on, by the way, you've got it all wrong. Amazing source of omega-3s, and yeah, I just like to have it once or twice a week. Next up, we are on 0% fat-free Greek yogurt. Today we're going for skyr, as Faye prices are through the roof. Unless you're getting that on a nectar price, you've got it all wrong. But nothing better than a nice little skyr bowl, pre-bed, or even a little post-workout snack. Quick pit stop on the way to the eggs. Honey going in, need that as a carb source, and of course, super easy calories, especially when I'm trying to get in like 3,000 per day. Put that on top of your skyr bowls, job done. Large eggs going in. It's been a bad month this month, so we're not going for the Burford Browns. But no, in all seriousness, great source, of course, of protein, and who doesn't want eggs in the morning? To round up the next 5 days, protein, we've got chicken, we've got salmon, we've got beef mince, we've got eggs, and we've got 0% fat-free Greek yogurt. As you'll see, those are the staples. That's what we build the meals around. Let's get into the carbs. First up, daily staple, whether it's pre-workout or whether it's first thing in the morning, Jason's sourdough. Shout out Jason, the greatest sourdough to exist. Great in terms of the gut, as opposed to any type of other bread or even like a bagel, for example. Digests way easier, and that's what I've got for you. Next up, rice. Now, could you go and buy all of the boil in the bag or all of that type of stuff? Could you put it in a rice cooker? Yes, you could, but I don't have time for that. So we are on Tilda jasmine rice, the best rice on the market, and realistically, it's probably one of these per day. Post-workout, where of course your ability to uptake carbohydrates is far greater, fast digesting carbohydrate source, I'll say that, and it also tastes amazing. Right, last but not least for today, we are on the old sweet potatoes. Incredible carb source, go incredibly well with the beef mince. I've already got some white potatoes at home, so nice and easy. Onto the dietary fats. Right, we are now onto the dietary fats. We are straight into the abos. Get that on with your chicken and rice, and we are good to go. Next up, we're going to go head over to the feta, because you all know feta and eggs, nothing better. Feta going in, as you all know, I prefer to start my day moderate carb, high fat and high protein. Keeps me nice and satiated across the morning, and then of course we don't have those big blood sugar level spikes and then crashes, because that affects my work productivity. Okay, so final fat source we've got coming up. We've got 85% dark chocolate. Now we're going down here, all the way down to the bottom shelf, and we are gonna grab ourselves some Sainsbury's Taste the Difference, £2.40, which is quite a lot. But when you look at the old Lindt over here, £3.50. Mate, they're pulling your trousers down in the UK. It's ridiculous. That's the best we've got in here. Anyways, fat sources, dark chocolate, avocado, feta. Obviously, yes, we've got the eggs and everything like that too. But yeah, key staples. Okay, we're on to the fruit and veggies as part of this vid. And now if you know me, I'm the laziest, but probably laziest cook, but healthiest eater you'll ever meet. And that comes from things like this, right? Pre-made salad packs, because who's got time to piece together a little salad? So we're gonna get a Greek style salad, and we're also gonna get beetroot and feta, and that is gonna be a staple going in once per day. Next up, we are on the old tender stem broccoli, another absolute staple. She's nectar price today, $1.25, get that in the basket. Going over to the old fruits. So truthfully, I get a lot of fruits in, and that's actually where I get quite a lot of my carbs in as well. So we will be grabbing, we're gonna go straight over here, little pink lady apple, straight over to the pineapple. 3 days to get through this, that'll do, won't it? Also, digestive enzyme in pineapple, bromelain, help you break down and digest the protein a hell of a lot easier. Little small tip for you in there. Next up, bananas, full of potassium, ultimate pre-workout snack. So you'll either see that lined up on some sourdough, or you'll see that lined up on some rice cakes for me. So we will dive over here. Although today, Sam, they're looking kind of green, mate. That's a bad stack of bananas, this, but we'll see what we can do. Look at that, final good pack we've got. So that's all the fresh fruit. Oh, actually, one more thing, the old medjool dates. Now, if you haven't stuck these in your skier bowl, you're missing out. Fantastic, fantastic source of fiber, and also super easy carbs. Let's get them in. Right, over to the frozen fruit. Right, final bits. The old frozen berries. Blueberries and raspberries. They're on a little 3 for 2, so they've got me. But of course, berries, very high in fiber, but also a little cost-saving tip. Get them frozen. They can then last way longer than getting them fresh, and I also think they taste a bit better too. So that is fruits and veggies done. Let's go check out. Thank you. You can tell I don't do my shopping too often. In Dubai, we get it delivered to the door, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Right, we are 10 items in. Any guesses for the price in the comments? Because this ain't a cheap one, this.
I'm saying 85.
Mate, that wouldn't surprise me. It's gonna be that bad, actually. I reckon it's gonna be 80. Maybe even,
With all the proteins.
yeah, maybe even a little 75, mate. Although not when you stick fucking £4 honey in it.
And buys with a packet of fruit and veg.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, let me tell you now, we certainly don't waste our time slicing the fruit and veg up over here.
No way.
Done that before, haven't I, boys? Yes, I have. Right, let's get that. Oh, let me just scan my next card. Actually, there's going to be some bits to come off here. Oh, look at that. Saved saved £4.65. I'm going to reveal it outside. You'll see in here, if you've watched any of my content, that I eat pretty much the same thing week by week, and that's how you actually see the results that you want, right? Because again, consistency is what is going to beat like your attempt perfection all the time. And if you're trying to constantly change your meals, constantly do this, new recipes, new this, new that, then that's where of course all of the information overload comes from. That's where of course like you just get confused, you spin your wheels basically. So you'll see that this always stays very, very similar, and that I follow a system and I follow a structure, and that I eat pretty much the same meals every single day. Eggs in the morning, chicken and rice, beef and rice in the evening, and then have like a yogurt bowl, for example, as well. So, you know, there'll be some rotations between it, but if you keep your staples, that's how you'll always win. And now, the bit you've all been waiting for. Price reveal for 4 to 5 days worth of food is £75.57. Now, I don't think that's too bad. However, I will be more than open to hearing your thoughts in the comments, because I can imagine that that might not go down quite the same. But here we are, 75 days, 75 quid for 4 days worth of food. Maybe I've been stung. Okay, so price reveal, £75 for 5 days worth of food. And truthfully, I know I've joked around, but I really don't think that's too bad. £15 a day to eat good, to fuel well, to recover well, to stay 10% body fat. And let's be honest, right? you don't put cheap fuel in a Ferrari. You don't.
That's a good quote. I like
That's
that.
a great quote. You don't put cheap fuel in a Ferrari. So if you want to feel good, if you want to operate at your best, you need to make it an investment. And could you have done it cheaper? Yes, you probably could, but that's okay. So to round the video up, covered all of the food for the next 5 days that is going to help keep me 10% body fat and operate at the standard that I need to be. If you like this video, if you found it useful, make sure you drop it a like, make sure you drop a comment on anything else that you want to see, and I will see you in the next one next Sunday.